So today we're going to talk about how to use one of Valorant's most forgotten agents, Phoenix. For those of you who don't know, Phoenix for a very, very long time has been a forgotten agent in Valorant, often with a very, very low pick rate in pro play, and even though that is more in ranked, a lot of people would tend to agree that Phoenix is a bit underwhelming. So why is Phoenix underwhelming? Well, of course it has to do with his abilities, and to me Phoenix has two good abilities. His flash is pretty good overall and is hard to dodge even for the best pro players, and his ult of course only costs 6 points and gives you a free extra life to go with running in and, you know, trying to get as many kills as you can. So that is pretty good, and you will commonly see if someone is picking Phoenix on a map, it's probably to try and use his ult as many times as he can. But then you have the other two abilities, one being his Molly here, which has a limited range in general, you know, does do quite a bit of damage, but it's quite small as well, and, you know, just isn't as good as a lot of other Mollies in the game. And then his Blaze Wall, I always find it's just a bit clunky, particularly on a, you know, when you're trying to attack or trying to defend, like, it's clunky, it's difficult to find good times to use it, it's a bit slow in terms of, you know, how long it actually takes to get up as well, so it's just a bit clunky as an ability. Now, Phoenix can heal from his abilities as well, the Blaze Wall and the Molly there, and, you know, he'll heal up, but it's only 50 per ability, and you're just going to have to use it and, what, just sit here the whole time and wait to heal up? You know, it's a bit underwhelming compared to other healing in the game like Reyna or Sage or Skye. But yesterday we had a bit of a weird occurrence where we had a pro game between Gentlemates and Saw where both teams played Phoenix on Ascent, which you really don't see that often. And so let's take a look, particularly how Gentlemates, even though they lost the game, how they used Phoenix in some of these rounds. So let's start with round number 4, and we'll take a look at Gentlemate's defensive setup here. And of course, if you're playing Phoenix, you'll often be playing another duelist as well. So you can see that both teams have gone with Jet Phoenix here. And if you're playing double duelist, that means that you probably don't have as much information, and you're probably going to have to be a bit more proactive on the defensive side. And that is exactly what you see here, where this is one of the craziest defensive setups I think I've ever seen. Because you're going to get aggression everywhere. Everywhere you're going to get aggression. Now, some of it is feigned aggression, like here towards B, but what we're going to get is we're going to get an Omen flash out here from the Omen, you know, which obviously, if anyone was towards B, would kind of indicate, oh, we're about to get aggressive here. We've got our Fade and our Killjoy staring down towards long here. Our Jet is going to end up walking up here as well down lane, whilst our Phoenix goes for a run it back Phoenix ult and pushes out of A. So we literally have aggression everywhere on the map, you know, or at least it seems like that for the opponents. And you'll see, well, there isn't a lot much else to this, but basically our Phoenix here is just going to run them down and get some kills.
It is now going to be that 4-buy. Run it back may have been used on one side, and last side it's going to be the same on the other side, and Tamashi was almost just left for dead! The tank's just running riot! Almost runs out of time on the ult, that's the reason he's gone. And well, Fizzy has actually caught Takas. Maybe not needed.
You would think so, right? The run it back into A, I guess maybe he's worried about us.
And so what we saw there, of course, was, again, you see the benefits of being proactive here, which is what you have to do somewhat. You saw the opposition Phoenix trying to farm that ult up at the start of a round, and so this was a nice plan to try and deny that as well. And it almost went too well for them where this Jet eventually got picked off, but you see the space that they managed to gain for their Omen. They know where both these players are because the Sova killed the Phoenix ult, the Killjoy killed the Jet, so they know where both players are, and yet somehow they still actually managed to lose this round.
Straight up push to A side afterwards, but definitely leave you scratching your head if it ends up coming back to cost them. But with low HP on Batty, and no ability to take space, full utility setup still in from Gentlemates. Look at Logan on short, the player they're walking into. He's got nanos, he's got his alarm bot. And nano's going to buy him plenty of time for these rotations to come on through, if even. They're conscious there could be a second player sneaking through absolutely anywhere. Now they have the info, but it comes with a pretty hefty cost. This is starting to get awkward. 40 HP on both players now, but it's down to the 2v2. Whoops, there we go.
He's going to have a lockdown. The problem is the time that's actually been wasted just going for this has given them space to get back in. Bear's clearing some of these angles. Lockdown just going to be placed immediately. Just trying to force them back, but instead, Whalers has a freebie. They've got to actually run in to try and destroy this. If they're going to go, they're going to go now. And well, Bears will get rid of it. And now leaves Fizzy to try and close this out. 4 kills already. One man standing. Nano going to go onto the spike. He'll buy him a bit of time! And Fizzy takes it home once again!
So yeah, they did throw a pretty unlosable situation, it felt like, there did Gentlemates, but they come back on the next round. They're actually on an eco, But they win this round, and they win this round because of this Phoenix start. And I'm just going to play it for you, and then I'm going to show you how to do it.
Please bring that back. Bring that back.
You gotta say, man.
He's like, oh, damn.
Oh, the molly. They're in. They're stuck in the corner. Burned up as Tamashi falls.
So what we've got here is our Omen and Phoenix. And our Omen is going to do the normal one-way that you see out here. But what's going to happen in just a second, and I'm not sure if they were waiting for this flash or if it was just done right off the rip here. This flash comes in from the opposing Phoenix, so they know that they're there. So then the tank, what he's going to do is throw a molly from here that's going to land in this corner, as you see, and then come around this corner and flash as well. And the people who are flashed, you know, the instant reaction is to run into this cubby. But that cubby is hit by the molly. And so if you want to do this yourself, here's how you can come and do it. You see where this wire crosses these tiles just here. Come and line yourself up with just standing kind of in the middle of it just there. And then what you want to do is you want to line up with this wire going up across the wall just there, where it kind of tells you to right click and left click. So just get the line of the middle of that in line with that wire. And then you want to line up your kind of flame icon ability, the E icon ability, with this kind of darker brick, right? There's one brick that's just darker than kind of all the others on this left-hand side. And so if you just come and line up something like that, kind of next to that darker brick, you'll end up doing this, and then do a jumping left click throw, and that will come and land in this corner nicely where it catches all of this just here. And so then what you can do is combine that with the flash like you saw just there in the clip. So something like this, nice and easy, just like that. And then this will give you time to do this, run around this corner, flash. This will land just as that flash lands, so any panicked opponents here who run into this corner, they're gonna be toast. But perhaps the most important thing is Phoenix does have a good ult, so it's important not to waste that ult. And here's a good example of how you can pair up maybe with a duo queue or a teammate to not waste that ult. Because if we take a look at this round from Gentlemates round number 9, they have the Phoenix ult, the defensive Phoenix ult in this round. Just watch the Fade and Phoenix literally hold hands this entire round. Okay, because what they want is they want to just find the right opportunity to use this Phoenix, all right? So they start off with a Fade Horn down here. Maybe they wanted to think about using it there. They then send out this Fade Prowler here. They're just always waiting for opportunities or looking for opportunities. You know, that if this Fade Prowler catches someone here, okay, yeah, I'll Phoenix ult them, right? And so now you see that they both come across towards A instead because no one was in B and they got the one-way there. So you see our Phoenix and Fade, again, just going off together, and they find a nice timing here to where, you know, they start coming towards A main as Saws start coming for this A split here. And you'll see that in a second we're going to get the second Fade Prowler coming out, just always looking for that opportunity. There it comes, sees this Sova right here, and so instantly we're going to get the pop of the Phoenix ult, and we're going to go and chase down that kill.
He gets underneath, not so much. In the tank, running it down. Same molly we saw before, Paranoia to try and push him back. He'll flash back in, fight again, and win that duel. They pushed up on short though. They're ready to punish him. Once he respawns out of that ultimate, Bayaz is trying to buy some space. Just being shut down by Gentlemates. Logan finally stepping it up. Takes advantage of the chaos and leaves Batty all alone. 89 HP total.
He expects Tack has to be left here. Like, who's here with an operator? Well. It's such a weird... Oh, okay. A missed shot. Like maybe giving him a slight opportunity. He's just trying to bait teammate coming back around the corner. This has to be something realized eventually by Batty. I think he has, but it's too little too late.
But now let's come to the attacking pistol round here for Gentlemates. So now they are on the attacking side, and what we're going to see in this one is quite interesting. The first thing to note is that they've got full util on Phoenix, and I mentioned that, you know, the Phoenix util maybe not the best, but if you can get creative with it, it can pay dividends sometimes, as we'll see in this round. Because as we come forward here in just a second, what you're going to see is they come and take mid. So they double smoke off mid just here, and they start to walk in, and they're actually all going to push up kind of deep mid here. They're going to send out this Phoenix flash out of the smoke with a Fade Horn in there as well. The Fade Horn gets destroyed, but now, you know, they take mid. Okay, opposing Phoenix Molly comes in, so our Phoenix Molly comes in, and it looks like we want to go for basically a B split, right? But Natank actually gets hit up pretty heavy there. But what you're going to see in just a second is quite a cool idea. It doesn't fully pay off for them in this one as Takas gets that first kill, but you see they flash around this corner with the second Phoenix flash just there, and now they're about to put up a Phoenix wall here, okay, to try and cut in across here. Now this isn't going to go well for them. They get a bit unlucky because Tomazi here on the opposing Phoenix is just going to spam kind of blindly through that wall and manage to actually find 2 kills. So it doesn't go great for them, but they still do manage to win the round.
As well, Batty's going to wish he didn't peek that.
Maybe expecting them to be a little bit further forward. That Paranoia has got absolutely nothing. Spam through though has managed to find one. Again, look at the HP on the other side of things. A little bit of heal for available, but Fizzy is there once again. The advantage now going the way of Saw, and well, it's left onto Logan. Another clutch and a pistol needed, but he's brought it down to that 1v1. He'll close it out again. The pistol maestro of Logan strikes once more on the land stage, and I feel like there's not been a single pistol round until the very last second where you could predict who was going to win it.